So I'm going to show you how to create a more complex puzzle piece, such as this yellow one on the right hand side. So once again, we're using English and standard, and we're going to create that part. And we want to start with our 2D sketch, and we're still going to use our XY plane. So let's create this part using rectangles. So I'm going to make this long L right here, and then I'm going to add on this bottom piece. So first I'm going to make the top of my L, and then add on that bottom part. And I'm going to use my dimension tool. I know that this side of my L needs to be 0.75, and then I want to go back and zoom out. I know the top is 2 blocks long, so I'll click that and drag out, and that should be 1.5 or 0.75 plus 0.75. Now I know that this is going to be 0.75, so that's going to be this one block. Then I have 1, 2, 3 blocks down, so this line should be 3 blocks, so 0.75 times 3. And I know that this part of my block should be 0.75. So this is going to be my initial L. I'm going to finish that sketch because I'm all dimensioned as much as I can right now. Zoom out. I'm going to extrude that, my 0.75 inches. And I want to extrude this and this. Once I have the front of this L, I can now add on this bottom part. So first, I can't add on it coming out in 2 different directions at the same time. So first I'm going to take these 2 front blocks, pull out one and then the other. And then after I have that, then I can add this third one on going the other way. So first we're going to create that sketch on the front of here. We're going to make that rectangle go from this corner up, and I want to dimension it and make sure that the amount that it goes up is 0.75. And that's all I have to do so I can finish that sketch. And now I want to extrude this box, and I want to extrude it 0.75 plus 0.75. That's coming out to 2 blocks. And now I want this other block to come off towards me in that X direction. So I'm going to create another sketch on this portion, and I'm going to make another rectangle, and that's going to be dimensioned as 0.75 and 0.75. I can finish that sketch and extrude this box. I only want it to come out 1 box, so just 0.75. And there we go. I have my complex puzzle part. If I want to change the color, I can go up here and maybe I want to make this one cyan. So I have a blue puzzle part that looks just like this one. Let's see if we have another complex part that we can make. All of these parts are made in the same, they're all made in the same way. So let's try to make this complex puzzle part. So we'll do new, standard in English, create, and I'm going to make that 2D sketch on my front plane. I'll do this one with lines. So first I'm going to make this kind of upside down U. So I'll click and make sure my lines are all straight. And it doesn't matter that it looks a little crazy now because I can use my dimension tool. I know that this should be 0.75. So should this one. The inside of it is 2 blocks long, so that will be 0.75 times 2. And this inside will be 0.75. This outside is 2 blocks. And this one will be dimensioned already. So now all of my dimensions are in my sketch. I can finish that. And I can extrude this. I want it to go 0.75. And now I see that this one is coming out on the back. It's coming off of this front corner one, coming off one and then up. So I can create a sketch on this portion, and I'll make my rectangle. Oh. So I can tell that something went wrong here, because if we look front on, this one is shorter than this one. So let's go back. If you want to ever change something, click this little plus on the left of your extrusion, and this is my sketch. So the one thing that I didn't mention here is this little leg. So now if I finish it, it will fix itself. Now I can go back to this sketch that I was going to create, and I can make my rectangle in the corner up here. Finish that and extrude just that portion out, 0.75. And then I want to make this block go up off of here, so I can make another sketch on the top with a rectangle. And you can tell that they're both 0.75. Finish that up and extrude it up. Now we can see that my shape matches up, and if I want to change the color, I can make it whatever I want. So all you have to just remember with Inventor is to break your piece up into different steps. So you're never going to be able to go out in a million dimensions at once. You need to figure out which is the easiest way. I could also have made a Z shape like this, extruded it out 0.75, and then added on this L off the back. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can go about making these puzzle pieces, but the more you do it, the easier it will be for you to figure out which way will be the easiest to create your